Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Good in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding.
1 of 2. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Dallas.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that.
Here's James. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Gabriel. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special.
To the paint. Johnson draws the double. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle. Here's Gobert, and slammed up by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender. Clarkson looking for an opening. Feeds it to Whiteside. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Lakers shoot an alarming 21% to get things going here. LeBron against Whiteside. Shot, high post, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. James has got 6.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
To the inside. Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
As you can't love where they're at right now. It hasn't been a bad season by any means, but they know they have the potential for so much more.
Here is Howard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Poked away, stolen by Clarkson. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Brent. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Well, I love how...
That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Well, I love how... Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Mitchell against Anthony. Bogdanovich passes to Gay. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's stolen by Monk. It's Bradley on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bradley's got his very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we'll be right back after this. we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
To the paint, here's Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Conley. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, when LeBron...
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the three. The rebound by Johnson. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Westbrook. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The drive by Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Drops in the tray. And now it's only a 5-by-3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
2.5 minutes into it. Will it go? He kicks it to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 15 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Westbrook finds James. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Reeves, guarded by O'Neal. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook. To end the cold streak, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He has 7.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you could see why right there.
Here's Mitchell, driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Anthony, the pass to Augustine for the lead. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 21.
Boy, has he put
with 4 seconds on the clock, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the spots and capitalizing.
No one near James as he lets it go. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Clarkson. LeBron with some nice D.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Kept alive.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Clarkson against Johnson, and that one good from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And finished off by LeBron. Driving to the basket. 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to O'Neal. And here is Mitchell. He's covered by Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. And Donovan Mitchell hit from deep. Mitchell's got 30.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Back to James. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He's shooting the lights out down.
We present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Clarkson. To the wing right side to take the lead. Gay with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Mitchell against James. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
His second personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.